Ruud van Nistelrooy has left Manchester United with immediate effect upon the arrival of Ruben Amorim today. My name is Webb. Welcome to the United Sport. This is a breaking one. We're all waiting to see what the future held for Ruud van Nistelrooy. And finally, here we have it. Let's get it, guys. First of all, to give you that statement, because it is the latest news that you need to get concerning Manchester United. I told you earlier about the arrival of Ruben Amorim, but just for me to read you the official statement from the club where Ruud van Nistelrooy has finally, it's been confirmed that he has left his role as a Manchester United assistant with immediate effect, and the club really respected him, and I think they spoke well about him, certainly, which you love to see, because I mean he's Ruud van Nistelrooy, and you don't send him off just like that. A guy who succeeded well, I think, with his 4 games in charge as interim manager. He has held the ship well, but after the arrival of Ruben Amorim, the guys have decided that he is certainly supplies to requirements, and they do want to trust the young manager or the young head coach and his new backroom staff. So here is the statement officially from the club. Manchester United can confirm that Ruud van Nistelrooy has left the club. Ruud rejoined in the summer and has taken charge of the team for the past 4 matches as interim head coach. Ruud is and will always be a Manchester United legend. We are grateful for his contribution and the way in which he has approached his role throughout his time with the club. He will always be very welcome at Old Trafford. Of course, they went on also to clarify that even the other 2 guys, the other 3 rather, assistants to Eric Ten Hag have also left the club. That is Rene Hack. He has also left the club. He joins him among out of the club. That's Rene Hack. That's according to again the official statement that has been released by the club. And then also the goalkeeping coach who has been there for a few months as well, Yele Tenduela, has also left. So has the performance analyst Kieta Morel, who has also departed the club. So that is exactly what has just happened to make way for Ruben Amorim and his entire backroom staff. Now, Amorim arrived at the club earlier today. He arrived at Carrington, and just to show you some images of him, of course, being welcomed there he has been welcomed by Omar Berada. That's him there with Omar Berada. I love Amorim's smile. He has got an electric smile that you think the players will certainly enjoy. He seems to be an interesting character. I saw how the players of Sporting did embrace him after they scored the 4th goal in their comeback victory over Braha in his final game. And you can see that they really loved the guy. Look at him there, welcomed by Dan Ashworth, Jason Wilcox, and the CEO, Omar Berada, there at the club. So it's a new era, a completely new era that we are marking with Manchester United. So there is no more talk of Ruud van Nistelrooy and whether or not he's needed. Whether it's a good idea or not, we cannot go back and forth about that. I think, like they always say, the end will always justify the means, don't they? So I certainly think we can now just wait to see what will happen, what will be the result of this decision to let go of Ruud van Nistelrooy and trust a team of young coaches who are extremely promising, the hottest without a shadow of a doubt, but will the inexperience affect the team in any way? I mean, the plan for Ineos now, and guys, this is, I think, official now. We need now to completely start judging Ineos because this is their decision. This is their manager. This is their direction. This is the man they have chosen. So everything will be now judged. I think on Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his team, on the Ineos team. So for me, it's very important that we have such clarity. We have such judgment. We know that now Ineos, who took over the football from the Glazers, can obviously be accountable when it comes to the football matters entirely. Because before, they had some shades of Glazers around them because there was some bit of uncertainty. Now the plan will certainly be now to assess the team and the players and see who fits into Ruben Amorim and his structure, how the players will respond to him. Of course, there are names, people already mentioning names of players who should depart, but obviously it's early days to do that. You don't know which player is going to perform well under Ruben Amorim. He said he's going to assess them and their work rate defensively, what can they give, and stuff like that. So you cannot really, it would be unfair for you to judge based on the history, because players can adjust and work hard and impress him and fit into what he wants to do. So it's certainly going to be a whole different case for the team. Gyökeres, again, is still top of the talk because people believe that Victor Gyökeres maybe should be following Ruben Amorim maybe in the next summer. The beauty is we know that Gyökeres will move from Sporting in the next summer, but Amorim made it clear he's not getting any Sporting Lisbon player, even if he knows their quality and how much they can fit into any team he manages. He's not planning to go and get a player from them now, not in January, maybe in the summer. He will see. That's what he said. So certainly, we believe Gyökeres is one of those players who could be on the list or on the radar. That is if the strikers that we have currently do not step up their game, do not pull up their socks. That is Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee. So certainly for me, they've got the time to learn and improve and unlearn and relearn and try to fit in and convince the guy and the hierarchy that, you know what, you don't need to bring in Gyökeres because I can do it even if I'm still young. So for me, it's a beautiful time. It's a new era, a new dawn. We want to see how the players do react. The thing is, this is a guy who has been brought in mostly for the promise he brings in terms of his his style, but also his player management seems to be good, at least judging from where he has worked before and how players respond to his instructions. Now, on the future of RUUD van Nistelrooy, we cannot authoritatively say what is going to happen next, but I'll tell you, I don't think RUUD van Nistelrooy, unless he chooses to take another sabbatical, which I'm certain he won't, because I mean, he was out of a job after leaving PSV, went for a sabbatical for some time, got offers, was almost taking up offers. Then Man United comes calling, takes the job, does well as an assistant, then impeccably well as an interim manager. He's fired up, he's buzzing, he's on fire. The big clubs he has wanted to and dreamt of managing should be, and by big, I'm talking by his standards, not Man United, Madrid also, but good clubs, top clubs, maybe in England and Europe, certainly must want to hire RUUD van Nistelrooy. Actually, I'm one of those who think he has already got offers on the table and is probably taking his time to assess them and know which one he will take. So I wouldn't be surprised if Van Nistelrooy actually stayed in the Premier League as a manager. I think for me, it's just a matter of time. Very soon we shall get to know where RUUD van Nistelrooy is going to go. I've got no doubt, absolutely no doubt, that RUUD van Nistelrooy is going to do well as a manager, and maybe, just maybe, and again, I say this with not because I want Ruben Amorim to fail, but because I love I love RUUD van Nistelrooy, and in the event that it doesn't go well with Ruben Amorim, he's one of those guys who Ineos will look at in the future and think maybe he can come in and try to do something. But again, it's early days for us to be that pessimistic, think about failure. I think this is a guy who is yet to fail in his career, and he's not about to start failing at Manchester United. He's young, he's energetic, he's certainly going to have the backing of Ineos, he's trusted. Honestly, why should we think about him failing? I don't think that would be a right thing to do. So listen, new dawn, the new era. We can start judging Ineos. Sir Jim Ratcliffe told us to judge him after 3 years. Now, trust you me, the 3 years should start now, because this is his manager, this is his decision, this is his team, this is his structure at work. A new structure means a completely new dawn for Manchester United. What exactly is it going to deliver? It can never be easy. It's always not easy, but it is starting. The army has got to be recruited. When I come back later, I will be telling you about the Ruben Amorim army and which players I believe are going to be obviously which players are going to be probably contending to be in there in the mix of things and try to establish themselves as mainstays, because Amorim, from how he manages, he gets his starting team, and this is something that has lacked at Man United for some time. No definite starting 11. Amorim works with the starting team. When he gets his right players, he gets them and knows this is the central team that I work with, and this is how it's supposed to be done. But I'll tell you guys, don't you be surprised if very soon certain players certainly leave Manchester United. And some of these players might be the decent performers now, but the team has got to move on from certain players. One of the biggest problems that has been recurring at Man United is failure to know when to let go of certain players. I will tell you, the likes of Casemiro might look impressive now, but they are old. It's high time we focused on the youngins with a young manager think about the future. Players like Casemiro should be on their way out. Christian Eriksen should be on their way out. Johnny Evans, good as he is, should be on their way out. Harry Maguire, these players need to start being phased out one after the other. And I'm telling you, it is going to happen because trust you me, Amorim is not here for jokes. This is the new United. You love to see it, don't you? My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe as it is a new dawn for Manchester United. Let's be excited about it. Let's enjoy it, and let's hope it works. Let's wait also for the confirmation. Probably it's even done. The work permit maybe could be done, but of course from the reports we got, it was reportedly said to take some time, and maybe he could be unable to stand on the touchline and start working. But again, all that we will find out in just a matter of time in the due course. For now, that's it. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. And of course, let me catch you later, fam. Peace, love, and harmony.